Hello, I'm Captain Vile. Welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Under the ship. Anyway, I'd like to... Where's the prawn suit? Okay, well, fortunately, I forgot the prawn suit. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Anyway, I'd like to get some of the alien nonsense done. Since we didn't get very much progress done last episode. So I'd like to rectify that here. Water. Alright, how do we get down? There's like a cave system near here, right? It should open up. Is there like an opening near here? There doesn't seem to be one. So... Yeah. Oh, I do need lithium, actually. Rubies, why not? Oh yeah, here we are. Hopefully there's like some oxygen down here. Doesn't look like there is, though. Just another one of whatever these things are. I can now make ion batteries, apparently. Ion power cell. Nifty. Probably need a lot of, we're gonna drown. Cubes for that. Alright, let's see if we don't die. I got a feeling we might. However, I did take a bit of a detour in getting here. So maybe now that I can just beeline right for the tanker, it'll work out. However, still, I don't know. 50 seconds? This is probably gonna be cutting it rather close here, folks. Whoa.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hang on. Hang on. No, wait, we're fine. We're cutting it close, I will admit, but we're cool. So what is this? Ion cube, gold, silver, and lithium. 2 ion batteries, silicon rubber, and wiring. And then whatever this is. Can I help you? Okay, cool. Alright. This can be red, now that we don't need it anymore. 16. What's the closest one? Alright, we have a winner. Which one's that? That's Q. Alright. Might as well get shrimp bait on the way. Just so we don't have to come back. On the subject of vehicles, I've been given some disappointing news in regards to the Cyclops in this game. It's not in this game. The mighty vessel that was ain't here. And frankly, I don't really think that the V-truck or shrimp bait or the cargo tanker really deserve the moniker of Inquisitive Voyager. I was angry, I'll be honest, but frankly, it's just kind of simmered down to this just disappointment and just, fair enough. Because it's kind of a pain getting this thing around anyhow. It's pretty slow, though. I don't think it's as slow as the Cyclops is, though, but it's... I had a whole rant prepared where it's, that would be an insult to Inquisitive Voyager, and I just can't summon it. It's just... That sucks. We don't get to have the Inquisitive Voyager in this playthrough. And that's... someone else, apologies, I believe Eddie Knorr mentioned it. There's a pretty big difference between how I handled the Leviathans. In the first game, I was so attached to the Inquisitive Voyager that I threatened to extinct the Leviathans should they... What is this doing just out in the open here? Well, I don't remember what this was for. I think this was when... No, this was us fighting. I remember. We were fighting the red whale.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Anyway, I fought the Leviathans in the first game out of curiosity to see if I could. And just annoyance for them having threatened my oh-so-precious vessel. But here, it's just boredom. I just wanted to. Again, curiosity, see if I could. But, like, that kind of, like, boss fight with the Leviathan was probably the most fun I've had playing this game on screen. I've enjoyed building the base, but that's not exciting to watch. And that's really it. And I just kind of... I could do that in another game. I could get... Or hell, I could boot up Minecraft or something. I could maybe try and build, like, a factory. Or... What is that one? It's Pal World. Cindy's trying to get me to play that. Again, I did for a bit a few months ago. But you can automate a factory in that with, like, Pokemon. And I think I probably have a better time playing that than this, because that's, like, the focus. Automating... you can't even automate in this game. But, like, having this expansive, like, factory is appealing, so I do that in this game, but it's not exciting to watch. So, yeah, no, and I've not been engaging in the story at all. This episode really is just kind of like, like, I have to play this for a bet, because I lost the yearly bet, and I'll get to the animation. It's on the back burner, because I'm focusing on Diamond Eye and Kevin's animation. So the New Year's, the belated New Year's animation, it's basically, it's gonna be done when it's done, alright? Sorry if anyone was holding out hope for that. She's down here. Does it go that far? Hang on. But yeah, I've not made it that much of a secret that I don't really enjoy this game. I am playing it under duress. And I'll finish it, I suppose. I'll probably just beeline the story and stop working on my base. I hope it's been at least somewhat entertaining. Oh, no, actually, I do need to go out of the... and look through. And I'm not gonna try and have that hinder the playthrough. Above all, is there an opening down there? Alright. Wait, did I just go in a huge circle? I think I did. Oh, I can get that off. Sunken ship, I mean. Ah. Above all, I want to, like, entertain you guys. And it's not that entertaining to... I mean, it could be entertaining to watch someone play a game they don't like. But I don't like Subnautica in a way that is not interesting. I cannot summon forth any animosity towards this game. As I said earlier, like, when I found out that the Cyclops isn't here and we won't be using the Inquisitive Voyager, I'll be honest, I was pissed, but, like, giving it a moment's thought, I was like, okay, damn, was just kind of the summarization of that. I could have, like, dressed it up in a bunch of metaphors, but the finalization is just, it sucks we can't play that. I can't do any, like, rage. I wouldn't want to, like, fake a rage. What's this going down? Yes, hello. So I'll see through it to the end, if you guys want to. I don't think I'm gonna do a vote and be like, alright guys, see if you can get out of my way. Alright guys, let's see if... Get out of my damn way! Let's see if you want me to keep playing this or not. I will finish it. What has this been here? Because I do know it's a shorter game. Like, Subnautica was like 60 episodes, I think 59 specifically. But that was... I'm just gonna be frank here, that was entertaining of the series. I was fearful, I was pissed off and stuff. I did, like, special thumbnails, because I got pissed off at stuff. But with this, I've not had any moment like that. It's just kind of annoyance. Oh, the squids are here. Well, I have enjoyed dominating the wildlife. I will admit, that is fun. But those are kind of few and far between where you just drill them. But you know what? That is something this game has going for it. Attacking wildlife is pretty fun. Now, where was... Oh, there. Wait, is this even the right cave? What is this to? Also, how... Has this just been on my doorstep, like, this whole time? I have not explored in the starting area, I tell you that. Wowza. Alright. That... dice there. Hmm. How do I get over there? Alright. I don't have much else to say on the subject. Just my thoughts on it, I suppose. Alright. I don't think the route to that artifact is in this specific... Oh! They're in this zone, too. The Mimic. I told you they were real. Anyway. Ha! I guess I got some proof of that. I couldn't find... I got them... No, I scanned them in one episode. So they're in this one, too. Alright. Let's get out of the... Wow, 2 diamonds. Let's get out of here. See if I can't find the real source of that cave. Oh, good, it hooked. Wow, 49% battery? I have not charged this thing in a while. Also, it's apparently damaged. The squid do that? I think the squid might have done that. Makes sense. I always seem to pick a fight with them whenever I'm around. Or they're around. If I can. There we go. Nifty. No, one bit. Oop, mind the rocks. It's fine. They can buff out those scratches. This is like the worst environment for this thing. Oh dear. Why are there not rear cameras? If this game's equivalent to the Cyclops, why are there not Cyclops mechanics? Like rear cameras. Maybe you can install rear cameras or something. Oh yeah, no, I think we may have already gotten this one. Have we? I think we have. Oh, piss. Welp, sorry. Alright, which one is this? Alright. We've got 2 left. We never found the other one. How am I gonna get oxygen? I don't need it. Get out just this breath. Yes, hello. Yeah, I figured he was gonna try and do that. Let's just try rising. We're gonna hit anything? Surprisingly not. Wow. I picked a surprisingly good angle for that, I suppose. Well, I hit whatever that was, but who cares? Okay, well now I'm hitting stuff. Oh well. What might you be all the way over there? Is that on land? Because that's at like the same elevation of Violantis, which I purposely built above water. Hold on, everyone. This might be a lead. There was the robot power room where we got the recycler a few episodes ago. I got a really bad memory with these locations. I must apologize in the quality of this episode. This is definitely the worst episode of Subnautica thus far, as well as just as a series as a whole. I will, in my defense, Subnautica Below Zero has frankly been a disappointment. There's not, for me, there is not that much interesting in this game. I've not been engaging with the story in good faith, I will admit that. But again, it's not jumping out at me. The gameplay is alright, the story is not that much, so there's not that much of a motivation to want to keep hunting and exploring. There's just, I want to make my base, and the story is like, well, that gives making the base meaning. But last few episodes have basically been the same, so I do apologize for that, and this one. Oh well, I will try and make some progress next episode, and at the very least, we'll only get better if this is the worst episode. Anyway, thank you for watching, especially if you, like, watched the whole thing through. I would not blame you if you clicked off. In fact, I hope that you did. Don't waste your valuable time on Earth watching this bad series. Sorry. Well, goodbye.